Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. First, thank you guys so much for the fan art. I've put the usernames below their art. So shout out to Big Man Z, Cadbury Drawings, and Sparkle Dream 01. Much appreciated. Also, let's take a moment to say hello to Murphy. Anywho, today I have a special treat for you guys. I'm going to tell you guys a story that happened probably 2 years ago now. This is the story of how I accidentally started a death rumor about my friend and sent my entire school into a spiral. So I had a friend who used to go to my high school. We'll call him Jake. So Jake transferred to a cyber academy to make time for work and sports. And mind you, this was before COVID, so online school wasn't really a thing yet. Now, because Jake was online, a lot of people from my school didn't know where he went. They weren't seeing him every day anymore, and classmates probably just assumed that he, moved away or something. So one night, my friends were on this huge FaceTime call, which Jake was also on. We were talking, chilling, and someone thinks, what if we made a fake death post about Jake? Okay, I have weird friends, don't at me. So that night, for kicks and giggles, we drafted this super dramatic Instagram post. It was pictures of Jake in black and white, and a super vague but sad paragraph about how we were so broken that Jake was gone, and we couldn't believe he had left. We never said the word death once, so it technically wasn't lying. Jake did in fact leave, just to cyber school. Okay, maybe it was lying, but you know what? We asked Jake if it was okay to post, and he was like, yeah, I don't care. We just thought it would be a funny little goof, a gaffe if you will. So we posted the post, laughed about it for a little bit, and one of my friends asks, hey, should we take this down now? And my stupid self said, nah, we can just wait until tomorrow morning. So eventually we move on in the FaceTime conversation, forget about the Instagram post, and then, I get into my pajamas and go to bed without a care in the world. But then, the next day comes, and we screwed up. I should also mention that we put the post on my Instagram account. Why? I will never know. So I wake up that next day with 50 plus notifications, new Instagram followers for some reason, and a swarm of people being like, what's going on? What happened with Jake? This fake death rumor had spread through the school like wildfire. Everybody and their mom was talking about it. Now, before we continue the story, there are some things so ridiculous about this whole thing that I need you to understand. 1. I was the only person who made a post about Jake. He had closer friends than me. If something had actually happened, God forbid, I would definitely not be the first person to announce it. 2, the pictures we used in the post were ridiculous. They were not nice photos someone would use to commemorate their lost friend. It was like Jake standing in front of a spilled coffee, eating fries, tied to a flagpole. They were silly. They were just plain silly. And 3, we had a bunch of friends comment on the post the night before, right? And these comments said things like, OMG, I miss him so much, sad face. Or, flight high, brother. Or, sail on, my beautiful little butterfly. They were just about as sarcastic as you can get. But, of course, cut back to everyone at school wanting to know, what happened? What happened? I was speeding to respond to all these people on Instagram like, bro, he's fine, it was just a joke, don't worry. There was sweat beading down my forehead as I'm trying to douse this absolute dumpster fire. So I go into school that next day, and I find out that people even started speculating how Jake had passed from this world to the next. Kids started saying he got into a car crash, and even some of Jake's teachers got wind of it. I walk into the hall, and I hear people coming past me whispering, OMG, did you guys hear that someone in our grade died? There was someone in the hallway crying, absolutely gutted about it, and I don't think he even knew who Jake was. I look around the school in horror, realizing that this rumor had grown past the stupid Instagram post. This rumor had taken a life of its own. We went on a PR frenzy trying to calm people down. A bunch of people who were on the original FaceTime call were talking about it on social media, saying Jake was fine, including this one post, which I thought was very funny. But now, people were getting mad. And because it was on my Instagram account, people were looking to me for answers. I had people I hadn't talked to in years coming up to me saying, you can't joke about things like that. That's not funny at all. I had people who didn't even know me or Jake that were getting angry. Imagine being known as the jerk who faked your friend's death. Imagine being known as the friend whose death was faked in the first place. I think a lot of people just thought I made an out-of-pocket fake death post about Jake without even asking him, even though he was on the original FaceTime call we planned it. He helped make the post. So eventually enough was enough, and we made an official update post on my Instagram, below which Jake commented, confirming it was all a hoax. And I think this doubts the flames. People finally realized it was a joke, so the city was saved and order was restored. But I can still tell that a few people held this weird vendetta against me for a little while after this whole fiasco. It also never got taken to the principal or anything like that, luckily. The rumor just kind of fizzled out. People moved on with their lives and they forgot about the entire accidentally starting a death rumor about your friend thing. I like to think of this past experience like a giant social experiment, in which everyone failed. The student population was gullible enough to believe our stupid posts, and me and my friends made the mistake of tampering with the fabric of society in the first place. Now, is it wrong to make a fake death post about your friend that sends your school into an absolute frenzy, even if that friend was also in on the joke? I don't know. But hey, I'm only human, and I'm sure you're no daisy either. So the overall lesson here is, if you're tired, about to go to bed, and you have to do something, you might just think, I'll do it tomorrow and procrastinate, right? Don't save it for tomorrow. Just do it now, or you will regret it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and comment below if you have any similar stories like this. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.